This is the Regal Imports News for January 2015. Happy New Year. And I believe it is a Happy New Year for most jewelers, but maybe not quite so happy for those strictly in the diamond business. I will try to simplify the fourth quarter from a Canadian perspective. It was acceptable, with jewelers finding the first weeks of December spotty if not scary, but saved by last-minute sales. The trend is to earlier shopping, with November sales sometimes equaling December sales. It was definitely not a diamond year. Big spenders left for sunny climes, and most retailers made budget with lower-end or branded products. The De Beers December sight is estimated at $625 million. Rough pricing remains too high for manufacturers to make any profit. There are reports of 25 to 30% rejections. De Beers is no longer the friend and protector of sight holders. The new De Beers is a company with obligation to stockholders. Their priority is to maximize profit. They believe this can be accomplished by supplying rough diamonds further downstream to jewelry manufacturers and large retail chains. They expect current diamond sight holders to adapt by diversifying into jewelry or branded diamonds. The focus is much like the old supplier of choice initiative, with the difference that De Beers is enlisting proven downstream partners. De Beers is bound and determined to be more profitable in spite of the current imbalance between rough and polished diamond prices. The vision is for miners and their customers to obtain middle market capabilities. Alrosa, Rio Tinto, and De Beers are tying up with Tiffany, Signet, or Chow Tai Fook. Major retailers are now rough purchasers and cutters and are able to make good margins on expensive rough because they sell directly to end users. The master plan is to cut out the middle market and continue to increase rough prices. Miners want to get as close as possible to the consumer's wallet. As a means of survival in this new reality, international cutting centers like Israel are organizing websites and trying to sell direct to end users. Most middle market players are open to trying a similar approach. For the time being, the supply chain is messed up. It is for these reasons that I believe the price of rough will not fall in the long run. Miners will accept limited rejections from term clients with full knowledge that if one company does not find it profitable to continue, they will be replaced. This is the mindset. However, there is a variable that cannot be overlooked. While miners are orchestrating all these changes, consumers still need to be enticed to believe in the diamond dream. If the average retailer is not willing to participate in conveying the dream component, then the whole system breaks down. Some retailers are losing the desire to sell diamonds. They are losing the dream because their margins are being stolen by organized downstream diamond initiatives. Retailers are becoming more and more unwilling or unable to compete and complete sales, and are finding it difficult to add value and romance. The industry is faced with competing philosophies. Miners and larger retailers attempting to add value and maximize profit, and traditional diamond cutters moving in the opposite direction by attempting to commoditize and discount direct to the end user. The banks are also causing problems along the supply chain by tightening up credit facilities. The stronger U.S. dollar is inflating the cost of polished diamonds everywhere except the United States. And if the U.S. economy continues to do well, the Fed will increase U.S. interest rates, resulting in an even stronger U.S. dollar. The high U.S. dollar and its relationship to the cost of diamonds could hurt demand in a very price-sensitive market. The Russian economic crisis is another wild card. Russia is the world's largest producer of diamonds, and desperate times could lead to desperate measures. The year 2015 is shaping up to be a very interesting year for the diamond industry. Looking back on the year 2014, I feel the event with the most widespread impact on my viewers is RapNet's ban of EGL certificates. I have been a critic of Martin Rappaport in the past, but this action has focused industry attention on a problem that is rampant in our diamond supply chain. Industry members are finally discussing standardization in diamond grading and looking critically at many obvious incidents of fraud and misrepresentation. Industry has been made aware that knowingly misrepresenting quality is illegal and that prosecution is possible. National Jeweler reported that a class action suit will be filed in California against EGL International and major retailers, charging that the lab systematically overgraded diamonds and that retailers then knowingly sold to consumers. The basis of the suit will be violations of Consumer Protection Acts, breach of express warranty, and civil racketeer and corrupt organization laws. Rappaport is attempting to take the high road by trying to police the quality of grading on his RapNet list. He has recognized GIA grading as the RapNet standard and will allow a variance of 1 grade from the GIA standard in color, clarity, or fluorescence, and that does not mean 1 grade in each category. If there is a dispute, GIA will be the arbiter. A dispute will arise if a purchaser finds fault with the grading of a purchased diamond. An offense could result in a Rappaport member being suspended from trading and a full public disclosure. Rappaport reiterates that the seller must be responsible for what he sells. Here is a great quote from Rappaport. "When you overgrade, you are poisoning the well of the industry." Contrary to most commentators, I believe the GIA carries a degree of fault for our grading predicament. The obvious problem is that the GIA never protected the use of its grading system. But more important, GIA has been hesitant to apply new technology to upgrade to a more objective manner of reporting both color and clarity. GIA has barely changed the subjective manner in which they describe color and clarity since their inception. I believe the reason that they have not upgraded to a more objective, universally and technologically friendly method of reporting is that it would not be lucrative. To make my point more clear, if GIA adapts color and clarity grading to a strict and standardized computer analysis and diagnosis, then they would give up their exclusivity. Anyone with proper technology could accurately grade to a universal GIA standard. By adapting to a new state-of-the-art technology, GIA would give away their cash cow. Both Saren and Ogi have technology that can accurately map inclusions in rough diamonds, but neither company has made the logical progression to mapping polished inclusions. Accurate computer mapping of polished diamonds is obviously superior to the antiquated method of hand plotting and applying subjective observations to clarity grades. The GIA, as a non-profit organization founded upon the principles of bettering the industry, has an obligation to put private interests behind them and set up an improved and universally available system for the common good. And that's the Regal Imports News. I'm Mel Moss, and I thank you very much for watching.